Hey, peoples, yeah, yeah. You blind buddy again. I'm I'm when I get like this, man, I let the spirit do what it do, cause it's like I like to play things back when I do a recording to hear what I said, cause when I tell you I let myself, I just talk and I play back and I'll be like, man, I said that. So I'll be sitting around, I'll be waiting on the spirit to tell me something else to say. So these things, when I tell you I'm sharing with y'all, I'm experienced. I'm an experiencer, and I'm sharing my experience with my brothers and sisters. Man, grab this. This is something. I'm telling you. And this right here come to me. It's called Onion-Eyed Christians. I don't know what's fixing to be said. So I want y'all to share in what the Spirit says through me. This is what this is about. It's coming to this. And it's like, if you grab a hold to this, I'm telling you, man, there's something great coming from it. You got to hear what I'm saying. It's onion-eyed Christians. Father, what? Onion-eyed Christians. What does that mean? It's like, somebody that wants to call on God with tears, you know, and they sitting around chopping up the very thing that's causing the tears, using the tears as an emotional comfort zone to lay up in God in they mess. These are onion-eyed Christians. You know, want God to comfort them in their time of sorrow, when that's all you find. That's time of sorrow. There's never a time where they can be happy about anything. Onion-eyed Christians. Sitting back looking, pulling on the heartstrings of people just to get them to do things for financial support. Onion-eyed Christians. People that look for to be lifted up just because they thumped somebody $1. And when their life's about to get cut off, that's when they become holy. Onion-eyed Christians. People that can only be happy and joy and cry when things are going good. Then when things are going bad, they're mad. Onion-eyed Christians. You know? I don't know. I've been guilty of that myself. So guess what? I don't want nobody to ever think that I'm get on here and I'll be talking like I'm better than anybody. God will whoop the best of them, just like he would the rest of them. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to be in line and in tune with what the Spirit wants from you, not what you want from the Spirit. Because the very thing you want from the Spirit is guaranteed if you just do what the Spirit tells you to do, and that's life. You can't live a life in a spirit where you ain't gonna do what the Spirit tells you to do. How you gonna live in a place where the Spirit gotta take you? You understand what I'm saying? When you down here in this world and you want to join a gang, don't you have to mix and mingle in the things of the gang? You have to do the things of the gang. And then after a certain period of time, the gang will initiate you in because you've been hanging with them. You know their ways. So then they indoctrinate you into that gang, and then you become a member. You got people hanging around outside of God's house. Like, yeah, man, I live over here. That's just like people sitting up there taking pictures of themselves, trying to make it look like they in a jet. You're trying to make it look like you somewhere you ain't. You know what I mean? Onion-eyed Christians. A real, true Christian is already in the house. The true Christian's already in the house. So now you're looking at these people pretending to be. crying at the door trying to get in, please. Tell God I'm out here, I'm cold. My light's finna get cut off. I'm like, well, you should have been in the house where the lights don't ever get cut off at. Being an onion-eyed Christian don't get you in God's house either. Crying, weeping in sorrow, that's in hell. All the people in hell that weeping, crying, and sorrow, if God had mercy and pity on, then there wouldn't be no need for hell. You know, joy cometh on the inside of the house. And joy, that's where joy stayeth. You know, mercy resides on the outside to see who want it. Grace resides out there with mercy. You know, everybody want to take advantage of grace and mercy. Do you not know that God didn't give these two names for no reason? They, grace and mercy. You know, these are angels. God's grace is sufficient. So if God made grace, grace is something that exists to God. So if you're taking advantage of grace, then guess what? You think God's gonna smile on you for taking advantage of grace? Grace sounds like a female. Grace sounds like something that female want to claim all the time. I'm graceful. Hey, look at what y'all doing to grace. Y'all making grace look like something nobody want. Huh? Mm-hmm. Look at what look what the world making mercy look like. Nobody want to fool with mercy no more. And these things that come from God. Onion-eyed Christians. Sitting at the base of grace and mercy with an axe, chopping it down. I ain't trying to do this, Lord, but you know, I just don't know. You chopping down grace and mercy, asking God for grace and mercy. Onion-eyed Christians. Hey, I'm going to tell you, when this started up, I was kind of giggly because I thought it was going to be funny. But it is to me. Because I understand. I ain't going to get mad because I know the truth is the truth. And if I allow myself to be the vessel which that truth come through, and if I don't want to hear what my own mouth will say, then I ain't got no business opening up now offers. I need to just implode myself and go yonder direction. But I'm available for the truth to be told through me. So, you know, that's what I do. I let the truth be told. Those that don't want to hear it, I ain't got to. I heard it.
I heard it too.
It come through my mouth. So, in the spirit of, I share my experience in the truth. Those that want to share in that truth, hey man, you more than welcome, but if you don't get mad at me, because it ain't going to change the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So don't get mad when you find out what I was saying was actually the truth. Because it is the truth. I'm sitting here as somebody that you see that you don't think very much of, telling you that I'm telling you the truth. You don't want to see me as being the truth, and I'm not looking at you, looking for you to look at me that way. I'm looking for you to hear the truth, not look at me as being. You know what I'm saying? Because in the spirit of truth is where you're going to live. You ain't going to live in the one that's telling you. So what you worried about what I look like for? You just want to find a reason not to pay me no attention. Oh, look at that song. I'm going to tell you straight up, no, I ain't got no money. I don't need no money. You know? If I got to have money for you to listen at me, then guess what?
Right.
I don't need you listening at me none. Because you can't buy what I'm saying. Yeah. You ain't got enough money to purchase the truth that I'm telling. Because your dollar may be long, but it ain't long as the truth will go. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. And you can't buy your way into it. So, understand me when I tell you. Onion eyes on the Christian wise will get you a pond full of fires. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to end up being the potato that would never come out the ground and end up being a French fry with no grease. Dig it, man. The truth gonna come back around, and it's gonna be told every time. This is where it's gonna be found. You know, I'm the blind buddy, baby. We're gonna do it next time. I'm waiting on God to give me a nothing. I hope He do, so I can tell it to you. Blind buddy out, baby.